Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I finally have completed my Country Craft Creations Monster Mash Retreat projects. I do have 4 here because I did purchase the add-on, which was the early setup event. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. I'm very excited about all of these. I love how they all came out, and we have so many scraps from each collection that I can make like even another mini album, probably, maybe even with each one of these. So yeah, let's get into it. I'll start with like the order of how we made them, which was of course the early setup project was first. This is a little folio. Actually, maybe I should zoom in. This was designed by Tanya and it is so cute, and it is the only, well, no, I thought it was the only folio, but there will be another one. But it's the only one like we made just out of cardstock, and we did get the 100-pound artisan black cardstock in the kit. We also had this is actually seam binding. That's why I was like, what? I'm not sure what this is, but that's what it is, seam binding. On the cover here we used a cut apart, and we got this die cut spider web already done for us in the kit. I did glue it down too far out so I ended up having to move up this whole piece, but I think it still looks fine. And you tie the bow underneath so that you don't like crumple the spider web here. And then it opens like this. Oh, by the way, this was Echo Park Halloween Magic collection, and it's adorable. So on this first little flap here, we just decorated with some stickers. This one I unstuck so that it could be used as a tuck spot, and we just have a little flip book here that we were told to do with whatever scraps we have, so that's what I had, and then decorated it with some stickers. This witch hat is a separate sticker, but it looks so cute on this little ghost. And this is a little tiny sentiment sticker that says Fright Night. So that just lives in there. And then here we have another cut apart, but it's just glued down and it's hidden behind the flap. So it's another little surprise. It says, I hope you have a spooky day. And then you open it like this. Oh, I have dust everywhere. So here we have a waterfall, and we tied it with some of the seam binding from the kit. So we didn't mat the back so that it doesn't get too chunky, and we did put some strips of paper to decorate in between. Like this, and then here's just another spot for a photo. Let's see if I can tie this back up. If you're hearing like background noises, it's my kitten playing with a piece of paper he found on the floor. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do this later. And then on this side we have another little tie ribbon closure, and it opens like this. We have two tags here from the collection that we just stapled scraps of seam binding on, and this little scene here we actually made with just stickers. We placed them on black cardstock and fussy cut around to make a little pocket there. Here we have another, well, this is supposed to be one of those pockets made out of sticker, but I'm having issues where I always get them restuck down. So yeah, it's supposed to just go in there. That just a little cut apart that says Bugs and Kisses, and these were all 3 separate stickers. Oh, and this is actually a tuck spot. So the spider web we were told to cut in half because you only needed half for the front here. So we used the other half as a tuck spot. Oh, and this can go here. And then this opens again here, and we have a belly band. I didn't glue mine down properly, so it's like very loose. So yeah, things just kind of fall out, but I guess there's room for it to grow. And in there we just put a 4x6 cut apart that says trick or treat, and a scrap cardstock as a photo mat, and we just decorated that with those sentiment stickers again. Super cute. On this pocket, so these two big pieces, those are stickers as well, and we did have to fussy cut them. I don't love fussy cutting, but it kind of like had to be done here because it's just very cute. It's a, you know, haunted house theme paper in the background, and then inside we put all kinds of cut aparts matted on cardstock so that you could do a photo on the back of those. So we have this one: if one door closes and another door opens, your house is probably haunted. Too cute to spook. This little one just says Halloween with a cute kitty, and ghouls just want to have fun. So those just go in this pocket here, which is, you know, I always call this kind of pocket gusseted. I don't know if that's the right word, because like gusset is usually what you have in between, you know, folds, but like they're folded underneath so that you could fit a lot of things in them. They're not just glued down flat, you know. So that closes up like this and ties here. So this was a really fun first project to do. It still took a lot of time. I feel like all of these projects took a lot of time, but in the best way. That's why we craft, right? We're not like trying to be in a rush doing all these things. But I just feel like in this retreat they really want to show us different techniques and features that really make everything like have an extra special touch. So that was really fun. And yeah, closes up like this. I don't think, yeah, we didn't use any magnets in this folio, although we did get magnets in the kit. I'll fix that later. Oh, and we did do the sides, the spine. Oh, and the back is also decorated with stickers. Halloween and October 31st, and the spine in the same purple plaid. So that's the first project. That was the Wednesday night project, and then the next day we did Tamra's folio, and this was a tribute to Cal Summers because they were supposed to work on this together, but unfortunately Cal passed away and she was supposed to be at the retreat, so she did this project as a tribute to her. This is made with the Graphic 45 Charmed collection, and it's very fun. This is the first time I ever did anything like this, so we made a little dangle, but we actually made this on a I don't remember the correct term for this. These like binder clip kind of things. Everything's just attached to that, so you could remove it, you could put it somewhere else, you could do whatever you want, but it just clips on here. And these were made with chipboard from the collection that we backed with pattern paper, and I inked my edges, but all I have for like inking, I mean, I don't have any distress in black, like distress oxide, so I use archival, and I don't know if that's like what you're supposed to use for doing this technique. I have never done it before, I usually don't ink any of my papers, even if it's like an instruction as a project. I normally just don't, I don't really like to grunge up my things, but in this case it made sense because these are chipboard, so the sides were, you know, craft color, so it looked better to ink them. And that's just a really cute little dangle, and we tied some of the ribbon that's also from Graphic 45. We got the whole like pack in the kit, and I still have like so much of that, so that was a really good value. And we have the same ribbon for the closure here. Oh, and of course eyelash trim is what we use to tie this together. So on the cover here, I didn't do like the extra steps, which was, you know, fussy cutting because I hate fussy cutting, but you could have fussy cut this moon from the other paper, like the other cut part of this, and then put it back so that it had more dimension. You could have did glossy accents. I just like mine like this. I thought it looked really fun and spooky. This whole collection is very like hocus pocus, I feel. Oh, and I didn't show you the back. This is really fun pumpkin paper, and the spine is this. Oh, here's my kitten trying to see, I can't have ribbons around him. Maybe I can show you him if I hold them like this. There he is. Oh, he's full of dust because I'm in the basement, and he just like crawls into all the nooks and crannies. So yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna have to put him upstairs because now that he's seen ribbon, he will never stop. Okay, back to this. For the closure, we use those Graphic 45 tags that already have like the eyelet built in, and we just tied the ribbon through there. So this is just like loose, obviously, so I will just pull the whole thing out. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this off to look through the book. So this is how it looks. Oh, by the way, we did do this technique where you make the spine shorter, and I really like that. I've done it once before for a doodlebug project, and it obviously works in this case because you have this, you know, the clip to clip on there. But yeah, it's just a different fun look. So on this side we have a tie closure with the same ribbon, and just these little flip outs that we put cut aparts on top. This one was a strip that we matted with the gold paper from the kit, and this one is just a border strip and this pumpkin paper, and that just closes up like that. And then under here this flips out again, and on this side we did a belly band, but it's a pocket, so this has a magnet and it flips out like this. And then inside here we just have a photo mat. And then behind here we have a large photo mat, and mine are just kind of plain. You could have done like paper piecing to make them different, which is what Tamara did in her project. But I was like, I don't know, I don't want to spend my time on that. I'd rather just have like a plain photo mat there and then keep those extra cut aparts for something else. I was kind of like, I don't know, wanting to finish my projects, I guess. But yeah, that's what you could have done. And then this part is another flap with a stacked pocket, and I think I did the same here. I think I might have just used whatever scraps I had that fit on the photo mats to place in here, because it's actually a lot of work to like you know, cut everything, fit it on a full sheet where it's just like open space. So I got kind of lazy, I guess. And then this one. And we did get this orange paper in the kit also. So those are just stacked pockets. And then this opens again like this. And in here we have another photo mat, a pocket, which I forgot to decorate. I was supposed to put something here. I'm gonna have to go back and see, because it does look a little plain if it's just orange. And this pocket flips up again. So there's so many like interactive features here. And this is another pocket, which we just put some photo mats in. I put this paper on this one because I love this like vintage Halloween party vibe. And then this large photo mat. So that goes in there. And this closes like that. So that was the one side. And then on this side we have a large flap here that opens up. And then in here we have a like pull out feature where you could put photos on this, and it's blank on the back, and I forgot to erase that it's from section H, so I will need to do that. And then that just goes in this large pocket here, and that flips out, and we kind of have like a mirror effect on this side that we did here with the belly band pocket. And this opens like this. Another thing is the graphic 45 paper, their cut aparts, they don't have like, you know, straight lines where you just cut them apart and they're all the same size. I think that was another thing I was getting like, okay, this is getting confusing because I wanted to have certain pieces to put places. So this one, for example, we had to cut it down for it to fit on here. And I'm not sure if I even like cut it down as I was supposed to. Probably, because there was probably a measurement for that. But there's a magnet there too. And in here, I think I forgot to mat something again. Because this is just a plain photo mat with a J on it. So I will go back in my scraps and mat that. And that closes like so. And then back here there's another photo mat, and I put this paper behind there, so very fun. And then here we have another one of those like flip out things, and that just looks like this. This will be fun to put like photos here, so that you still see the paper like when you're holding it like that. I don't know if I was supposed to put paper on the backs of these. I'll have to go back and look. But this is a nice big roomy pocket again. And then that opens like so. And we have the same like pocket on a flip out with the photo mat. And that opens like this. And I think Tamara also did more fussy cutting for this page. I just left it as is because I like the paper and I'm lazy, like I said. And then we have another pocket here with this. I think this was not the paper to put on here, but I just happened to have this kind of cut out, and I thought it was really cute with this girl and the boo phrase and all the like creepy ravens around. And then another photo mat with the purple and yellow star paper, so those can go in there. So lots of little photo mats, fun things. And like I said, I still have so much paper because we actually got the 8 by 8 and the 12 by 12 in this collection. And this just folds up. It is a folio, And I'm going to tie this back like so. And then, yeah, it's really nice and heavy too. Oh yeah, I think, actually you can't even really tell. You have to look very closely, but I did have a bit of cracking when I did the spine, but it's because I was trying to be like frugal with my paper, and instead of like breaking into the cardstock pack that we got for this project, I was like, oh, first I'll use up my paper from the first project, but I forgot that this project was 100-pound paper. So I was like, why is this like so thick and stiff? And that's why, but it still came out really cute, and you can't even really see it at all. I can see it because I remember it happened, but I don't think anybody would see it in real life. So just thought I would mention that. Don't use 100-pound paper to wrap your spine. I will put that back together after. Then it was Tiffany's project, which is a different theme, because we've done, everything was Halloween except for this. This is very much just like a general fall collection, and in my unboxing I didn't know what brand it was because they had to cut off the strip to fit it in the kit, but it's Prima, of course. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Because it's that like kind of collage papers, very pretty. Yeah, it's just really nice, and this came out so precious. And on the cover here, I did do mine a little more simple again. All I put was the flowers that we got in the kit, which were also from Prima, or maybe they were Little Birdie. I don't remember, and I don't know where I put them right now. But anyway, you would have seen that when I unboxed the kit. And then we have a 3x4 cut apart on here that we matted on that gold paper and then popped up with foam tape. And Tiffany like decorated this a lot more. She put like fussy cut pumpkins, and she fussy cut out the fox from the same cut apart and put it back on top of this one to have more dimension. But I was like, I know myself, I'm not gonna like my fussy cutting, so I just left it plain, and I think it still looks beautiful like this. And I love this paper that we use throughout the whole album. I believe it is Country Craft Creations branded paper. It's a craft paper, but it's very light color, you can see, and it's very like smooth. It was just really nice to work with, and I have a lot of it left. So, well, no, I think I have a lot left. Maybe I'm misremembering, but anyway, I will be hoarding that. And this is the spine here with the gold again, and the back with this pretty paper that we just left like this because it's already like so decorated. Like you have the foiling. Yeah, it's just a really pretty collection. And then this pretty ribbon, this like copper shimmer ribbon, was in the kit, of course, just for this project. And then this opens like so. On the first page here we have another ribbon closure, and it opens like this, just like a photo spot here. I wouldn't put a photo here because you'd cover up this cute little scene. And then this is magnetized, and we did use these the tonic magnets. I already have magnets in my stash because I do use them when I do mini albums, but I only have the basic gray, and these are the tonic ones. It was the first time I ever tried them. I think they might be a bit stronger than the basic gray, but the only like kind of drawback with these ones is they don't come with the adhesive like already on them. You have to peel the dot and put it on. But I mean, it's very easy to do. I'm just mentioning it because the basic gray ones, it's already done for you, but they are very strong magnets. And I don't know if it's that they are actually stronger or if it's because I only matted. We didn't do double matting on these pages, so that could also be it, but I don't know. So here we just have a flip out with this pretty paper. This opens like so, and here we have a pocket, and we have some cut aparts here. This is just so pretty, like, and you guys know I've mentioned in other videos I'm not usually into this kind of like photorealistic style, but in this collection I feel like it just works and it's just really pretty. And this one says Cozy Home in foil, and this one Autumn Pumpkins and You, so we put those in the pocket. And then we just have some blank photo mats for whatever. We could have put more paper on these. I just left them blank because, like I said, I love this paper as it is, and it's nice and like sturdy. So that goes in there. And then on this side we have another flap here with a pocket, and we put another cut apart and a photo mat in this pocket, and this says A Beautiful Autumn. So pretty. So close back up like so, and then that was just the inside front cover. So this is what I mean by the designers really went far with like adding as much as they could for us, I think. Because I think, you know, you guys know also, like, all my projects I do, like 90% of them are Tiffany's tutorials, and I feel like she did even more steps for this album. So on the first page here we have this really pretty cut apart that says Everything Pumpkin, and this is magnetized, but this is a fun little, I think she called it a butterfly pop, no, a butterfly something, I don't remember, something to do with butterfly. Because it is actually like, you have this part and then that opens, and of course you have photo mats. This was the green cardstock in the kit, and then it folds up again and you have this here. So I really like that, and the magnet is here, so you put this like that and it just closes everything up, and I love how that looks. We also made inserts for every page, and we decorated them, of course, with that paper. I really like this paper too. I'm gonna have to go back on their site and just order a bunch of paper, because now that I've tried it, I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And what I did for the tabs is I have a tab die. You guys might know, I mention it. Well, in every video that there's tabs, I use the same die. It's from the Sizzix Vault. I think it's called Specimen. And that's how I made mine. But Tiffany, she just cut, I think she said it was a 1 inch by 1.5 inch square and rounded the corners. So you could do that too if you don't have a tab die or a tab punch, but I had it, so I used mine. And these just slide into the pages, and the tab sticks out. So if you don't have the tab, like, this is gonna get lost in here, and if you're giving this like as a gift or something, people would maybe not know to look in there. So I thought it was important to put the tab. And then this opens like so, and we did this fun feature where we just kind of scored this. Actually, we didn't even score it, we just bent it. We bent the page back to make it look like a little flap, but it's actually glued down. And inside here we made more inserts. We made pocket inserts, and then we have a music note cut apart and a photo mat in there. And then that just goes in like this. Then on the second page we have a pocket, but it's on a flip out, and this is magnetized also. And another insert in here where we just have a 3x4 cut apart, matted on the craft, and glued it down so that it acts like a pull-out feature, which that was really fun too. And this is, I love this little seam here with the birds, and that just opens for a photo mat spot and just really pretty paper in general. And then we have another insert. This one looks like so. I think I just alternated the colors. Like the first one was orange on this side and green on that side. That was part of the photos, at least in the instructions. And then, okay, so this now, this page, it's actually the second time I had to make it. The first one I made did not work out, but I'll show it to you. And we have another ribbon closure here, of course. So it is a pop-up feature. And I don't know, the first time I didn't like place them down properly, so they were not folding like when I would close this, and I had to rip the whole thing, so I wasted some paper, unfortunately. Good thing is I didn't mat these yet, so I just recut those, and thankfully we got so much stuff in the kit that we had enough. Like if you made a mistake, there's extra, you know. But that's a really cute little feature to put like a photo here, and it just pops up as you're looking through it, and it lays like relatively flat when you have it down and you tie it. It's a little bulky, but that's fine. It just makes the album feel like heavier and chunkier. Then on the third page, right? Third page, yeah. On the third page, it's a mirror of the first one. So we have that fold down pocket thing on this side. Another insert. You have this cut apart, and this photo mat with the cute deer here. It just goes in there. And then another insert like so. And then, sorry, it's hard to, like, because there's those flowers on the front. This doesn't lay down flat as you're looking through it, but it looks really pretty from the outside. Then on this last page we have a, oops, I'm kind of out of frame. We have a little booklet that we made with cut aparts. Oh, I did want to go back and put some of the colored paper in here, so I have to see. I think I have enough of the orange left to do that. Oh, and I didn't. I need to erase my markings. This is a fold out with a pocket and another really pretty cut apart here with foil and a plain photo mat. And then we have another photo mat here because this is also a pocket on a flip out, like so. So when you close this, in order to keep this down, you put the booklet in the top so it holds everything together. It just looks really pretty. And that's the back. So yeah, this was a really fun project. It was a lot of steps. These pages I didn't mention, we made them from a full 12 by 12 cardstock. So we just had to score them and then fold them in a certain way to make them this whole page that has the pocket on this side, but also is open, you know, to put on the hinge. So that was something new as well. but really fun, and I love how it came out. This is just so pretty. Like, I would have given this as like a Thanksgiving gift, or you could have done like a, well, if you're in the States, you haven't had Thanksgiving yet, so you can still do this, but this would be like a really pretty like hostess gift or something for Thanksgiving, for someone very special, because it takes a lot of time to make, and yeah, but still, it's just so cute. So that was Tiffany's project. Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, by the way, if you didn't know. And then I finished this project today. This was the last project, and this was designed by Kim. I have to get her last name to say it properly, so you guys know. But she has a YouTube channel called Kim Can't Stop Crafting, with K's like throughout. So Kim Raynells, I think is her name here, just so you guys know, because I wasn't really that familiar with her before, but now I'm like, okay, I need to see all your projects, because this was so fun to make. And this collection, I'm obsessed. This was Photoplay Lil Boo Thing, and you have to say it like that, yes. And it's just so adorable. I love the pink. Like, everything is like cute, you know? It's like cute Halloween. So as you can see, we had all the different styles. We had you know, this Echo Park collection. It's maybe more like playful and whimsical. Then we had the Graphic 45, which was more like spooky and vintagey. And then we had a fall collection with a whole different kind of vibe. And now we have this. So that's another fun thing about retreats, is you usually get to do so many different things, because all the designers bring, of course, their own spin. So on the front here, we actually wrapped a piece of chipboard and did the decorating on that, and then glued this piece. Actually, we didn't glue it, we used foam tape, because behind there we have chipboard stickers. So there's a lot of dimension on the cover here. We also decorated this around the square with the eyelash trim, which is perfect. And I think I have to go back and add more glue to mine. And then these are all chipboard stickers, and they're so adorable. So that's the cover. Then my spine looks like this. There was another piece to put here, but I just liked how this was already, and I just put this sticker. Oh, you can't even see the cauldron sticker on the bottom. And then the back is the same as the front, but without all the extra stuff, and just this sticker that says, "I'll get you, my pretty." Then we have this really fun ribbon closure, and yes, this is a very chunky album, because it's actually called A Banner in a Book. And I love this idea. I think I will make another one for Christmas, because it's just adorable. Because you can give as a gift like a whole mini album, but then you also have a banner piece on every page that the person can pull out and create a banner with. So how fun. It's like a 2-in-1 gift. So, but before we get to that, let's start on the inside cover. So we have created these inserts, and we just decorated them with stickers, Spooky Babe, and those come out like this, and you just have the white photo mat, and we decorated with more stickers. That looks like that. And we have another one on the bottom, which looks like this, and this one says, "Hey Boo." Cute and creepy. And then this is what we have behind. So this is a cut apart from the collection, And oh yes, I did leave it as a tuck spot in case somebody wanted to tuck even more things. But these are stacked pockets and they are huge, so you could put even more stuff in there aside from these inserts, but those just go inside like this. And that's that. So the first page, there's 4 pages in the album, and each page has a banner insert. So the front side, well, let's look at this first, like how freaking cute. Ghoul Mates, that is so fun. This was actually a piece from the ephemera pack that we matted on black cardstock, and this ribbon is 2 separate things. So, and I did this with hot glue because I didn't know how else to do this kind of bow without it. I don't even know if it's possible, but you basically like make a loop and glue it together and then cut a small piece to wrap for that part. And then on the bottom I just tucked that underneath and hot glued that down like that. But how cute is this? For the holes in the banner, there were multiple ways you could have done it. You could just punch the holes, leave them as is. You could put hole reinforcers, which is what Kim did in the tutorial. If you have a die or a punch that cuts them for you. I don't have any of those things, so I just used these eyelets because I happen to have black eyelets in my collection. They're from a multi-pack from We Are Memory Keepers, and I thought it was a perfect time to use them. So I just punched holes with my Crocodile, and then I put the eyelets in. So that's how I did that. And then, so underneath the front of each page that's under the banner, we did like a flat design because you don't want to, like, as you guys saw, this book is already extremely chunky and you don't want to have more bulk like under the banner because this has a lot of bulk in itself. So this is just like a photo spot page with some cute stickers here, and these just go in the top. And you could even just leave them in the book and like tie ribbon on there if you wanted to, and then use these as like photo mats or something because they're just plain on the back. So many options. On the back of the first page we did this fun little like buckle, and as soon as I saw this I was like, okay, imagine for Christmas you did this as like Santa's belt buckle. Like, it has to be done, right? So this is actually like a whole separate piece in itself. We put a chipboard witch hat on top, but it holds this like buckle thing together, and this comes right off, so it's just very, you know, easy to do. And then this is this kind of waterfall that I never know the name of, where, you know, there's the top and a bottom and they kind of fold, like alternate on each other. So we have this one. This Spooky Street sentiment was from the cut apart sheet, and then we just left the backs plain but decorated them with stickers. Then this one folds down, and here we put a piece from the ephemera pack. It's a really cute like Halloween ticket. And then I guess it doesn't matter how you do it. No, I think I did it this way. You can't even see. I did mine like this so that you didn't have the same papers touching like this. Does that make sense? I don't know. So that's just what that looks like. There's really cute like sentiments. You are beautiful. And then here's just a photo mat spot. And this whole thing is also a belly band. So you could put something under there if you wanted to. Like a big photo maybe. So how am I doing this? Like this. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that's just how I am. So that closes up like that. Then on the second page, we have this banner, which is really cute. You could even put a photo here. Just some more stickers popped up on foam tape. This is a frame from the ephemera pack that we just backed with a piece from the pattern paper. Eyelash trim, of course. And then this is the back of that page, just 2 photo mats. And this one I didn't glue down here so that you could actually put, like, you know, a whole photo and tuck it under there. Just some really cute stickers. And a strip from the cut apart sheet. So that goes in like that. And then on the back here, we have a pop-out feature. So this opens. I don't know how I'm going to show this to you, because it's like a stadium pop-out is what I think they call it. But it looks like this. So, yeah. You open it like that, and then you see all these fun little things. I did change one thing here. So, this little thing was from the ephemera pack, and I matted it on black cardstock because Kim had put a sticker that she fussy cut around, and I was like, no, I'm done with the fussy cutting, especially when it's like, you know, weird shapes of things. I just cannot. So I did a square there, but I still think it looks cute. And then a photo mat here, a cute cut apart, this little boo thing, chipboard sticker lives there. And then you just fold that down and tie it back up. And I do wish I had used more ribbon, because it's kind of short to tie here, but I wasn't sure like how much to do. So, and I'm always trying to save on my ribbons for some reason, even though I have like a million of them. So yeah, you just tie that back up. And this so the decorations on here are from the ephemera pack. And then on the third page, we have this really cute banner. Again, I just glued this whole cut apart down, but Kim had cut the circle out, and I was like, no. I also don't have a circle die, which I need because I keep wanting to cut circles, and yeah, I need to go pick that up. So that's what that is. Very cute. I love the we also got these solid papers that coordinate with the collection, and they're like this really pretty shimmer paper. It's so pretty. I love this orange with the pink too. And then that's the back of this page, just a big photo mat, and this is just glued down at the top so that you could tuck something underneath. And then on the back of this page, we have like a little pocket kind of flip out thing. So here's just a cut apart from the collection that we trimmed down to fit in the pocket. And this is holding down this pocket flap here. And the front, we just have these really cute stickers. And we have a little tag from the ephemera pack. It says boo to you. This is a cut apart from the collection, and there wasn't like specific instructions for this, but I just followed the pictures, and it seemed like Kim had just like punched holes and tied some eyelash trim in those to make them more like tags, and those go in this pocket. And then this flips out. You have this Creepin' It reel that I left as a tuck spot, and then you have these pockets here. So in this one we have another cut down 3x4 goes in there, and then these flip out again You have this really cute I'm literally dead ghost, and just some really pretty shimmery paper here. And yeah, you close that up and then just put this one on the outside just to keep the pocket from like flapping around. That's the same like thing we did in Tiffany's mini album. And then the last page we have this banner piece, which just has a really cute cut apart popped up on foam. We popped up some of these little candy corn stickers on foam and also laid some down flat. And then yeah, it's just really cute. Oh, also the next time I make this, I might just make the banners with my Cricut, because it was kind of a lot of work to measure how to fit the pattern paper on a piece that you've already cut into a certain shape. Do you know what I mean? So I think if I did it on my Cricut, like, it would be super easy, because I would just have the base and then in Design Space do the matting, and then the Cricut will cut out everything and you wouldn't have to like fiddle around with the measurements. So I think I'm gonna do that for if I do, you know, have time to do the Christmas one. But that's the back of this page, just a really cute. Oh, actually, so here we did this fun technique. This is that it's the Season of the Witch cut apart again, but we wanted to put it, well, this is how Kim did it and I just copied her. She put it behind this frame from the ephemera pack that has a little cutout heart, by the way. But in order for it to fit there, you had to cut the moon out so that it could slide over the frame. So to do that, I used my craft knife and I just cut along the moon. So that was a really fun technique too. Because sometimes you don't know what to do with all those frames, especially if you get the Echo Park collections that have like a whole like frame ephemera pack. You're like, okay, how do I use them? So that's a fun way. And that goes in there. And then the back of that page, you have a crisscross pocket. We use some really cute chipboard stickers, Hey Boo Hey and this ghost, and the rest are just flat stickers. And then I just put these cut aparts because they were scraps. So again, the If You've Got It Haunted, the spooky vibes, and the spook it up but make it cute. And we've seen all of these already in the book, but if you guys aren't familiar with Photoplay, they do 2 sheets of each paper, so you know, you don't have as many options maybe as you do with other brands, but it still looks cute, and I'm pretty sure no one will mind that they've seen that already. And then on the back inside cover, we did the same as the front with different papers, of course. And how cute is this? So this was a piece from the ephemera pack that I matted on black solid paper from the Coordinating Solids, but it actually has like a texture, like a dot texture, but it says that ghoul is poison, you know, like the song. I'm not gonna sing it, but if you're from like the 80s or 90s, you probably know what it is. So adorable. So that just opens like it did before, feeling a little witchy. Goes in this pocket. And then we have this one with the what do you call this? Crystal ball sticker that I did not fussy cut, although Kim had done, but I was like, I'm not fussy cutting a circle because I'm gonna hate how it looks. So I just put it down. That Spooky Street sentiment again, and this one says Hocus Pocus and Boo Thang sticker on the bottom. And underneath we have this cut apart, Do You Believe in Magic, which I did leave as a tuck spot. So that's everything. My memory card filled up twice, so I better just cut this video now. But I am so happy with all the projects. It was really fun. I of course did the virtual version of the retreat, but it went super well. They do have like the live video, the same like feed that they're giving in person is what we see for the virtual retreat, and then we also have pre-recorded videos if there's something like you need to go back to. So yeah, it was super well done. I would definitely do another one. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm trying to get everything back in the frame. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!